y'all. Hopefully people can hear me. Um,
to destroy this peace we have had for so long.
okay. Hopefully we can actually get our asses to Halamshiral and stream this with no problems. So, just doing a quick check. Oh, sweet. Um, got some follows while I was away from the stream. So, let's go check in around the keep, and then legit, we're gonna go to Halamshiral. Because, oh Jesus, it has been 2 weeks in the coming.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Hope y'all are well. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. Like, isn't Josephine cold? So hey y'all, hope everyone is well that is watching the stream. Just kind of chilling. Sorry for any wind that you might be hearing in the background. It is hot as sin here in Chicago, and I have a fan going.
Let's see what we have.
So if y'all are in the chat, feel free to say hello, or just lurk. It's all good. We're just chilling. Trying to have a nice stream and finally get through Halamshiral.
How is Baron Edward?
Cold, I imagine. Why?
If the red lyrium continues to grow, the cold will be the least of his problems.
Patrol for the crew. Mortalitasi. Hey, people! Thank you for the follow, by the way. Hey, Malevant, how are you?
Inquisitor.
To work?
So how is everyone? Just setting my sights on some war table missions before we finally, for the love of the maker, actually make it to Halamshiral and do this mission with the Inquisitor and courting Empress Celine, or choosing um, choosing to help Briala. Ooh, paints. What are you painting? Are you like doing art painting or house painting? Um, I'm okay. It's hot as sin here again today. Like, the weather cannot seemingly make up its mind if it wants to be hot or like 80 degrees and not so muggy. Oh, really, people? I had no idea.
Inquisitor.
Have
What is your
you played the
evaluation
new
of
one
our
at all,
hero?
or
I am able to
you played it
perceive
and then moved on to something
optimal
else?
efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you were.
Ooh, art
Yes,
painting.
you
I
can
did not
say.
know you did art, Melvin. How is that going? Wow, I apparently leveled just talking to people.
Something you need?
Huh.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Oh, that's so cool, Melvin. I had no idea. Wow, I had all the things. Oh, cool.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking.
Oh, you should stream it.
You
Do
remember
you
everything
stream P-Ball or no?
The explosion at Haven, Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
It was on sale before the Steam sale. Like directly from Origin. Oh, that sucks.
Demons tore her from me. I couldn't stop them.
Oh,
They had no
give
time
up.
to
I gave
think,
up on the Steam sale.
only to act. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I
I've got
understand
so
that.
many games in my Steam
Is it
library that I've
anything-
never even touched.
Anything at all.
I am so not buying
You
anymore.
remember.
And Khalida actually just gifted me a game, so I really don't need anything else.
Wait, you don't know what she meant either?
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me.
I gave
Never
up.
has failed. Now
My
she
Steam library is like close to 100
Oh.
games.
failed
I haven't
her.
played a lot of them. Oh, I have that too, Malvin. So if there's multiplayer, maybe we could play. I don't know if there is multiplayer, if it's single player only as an RPG.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
So updates.
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done wonders for our reputation. The people trust
Yeah, I
the
have
Templars,
Jade Empire
and
from
now
like
they
the
trust
one
us.
day it was free on Origin.
I'll leave you to your work.
And I want to stream that too. That's long since lost my copy of that. Excuse me, Dorian. Alright, to Halamshiral we finally go. So, for those not people, since you're new, this is a two-handed Talvishoth warrior who is romancing Sarah. I've been trying to work through my issues with the character because she's like basically a love her or hate her character. Do you know people? Nope. 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 That may work for Bianca. Well, because if I take Sarah, there's no point taking, there is no point in taking Varric. Superb Shukra Tsar. So, ooh, that could be fancy. Okay, I was just like, wow, you know each other? Small stream world. Maximum stamina. Ooh, on hit gain 3 guard. Hmm. Now the question will be, do I actually have enough? Wow, I have been terrible about crafting materials. It's not going to make a difference because you won't get to see her armor until well into um, oh my god, that's hilarious. Or they're like, ew, what is it? Oh, I have been so bad about um, picking up crafting materials. Wow, King's Willow Weave is bright. Damn you. Damn me. Oh no. I probably need magic defense. Wow, I really have not been good about picking up items. And Dawnstone looks so nice. I can always retint it too. Okay, I'll be streaming for a while. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of Halamshiral. All of Halamshiral. I can talk. I know, right? Okay. It's got the best I can wear. Screw you, Solus. Oh my god, Varric and the Pimp Hat. Yeah, I'm not sure who I'm going to take. Oh, that's right. I can't actually modify that too much. I've taken her once before, but never as a love interest. Oh, I've been terrible about um, crafting. Like I said, I've taken her, but I've only taken her as part of the party, and I think it was like my first playthrough. Excuse me. So let's get our save in case I fuck something up terribly. Yeah, because I know that there's a part of... Oh, entirely missed the war table. Good job, Tanya. Um, um, I know there's a part in the romance where she pulls her bow on you if she's still an archer. And maybe it's just the cutscene is a cutscene no matter how she's spec'd out. Yeah, if I'm playing a dual wield rogue, I usually respec Cole to an archer.
Let's see what we have.
What do you mean, what? Yeah, if I'm playing dual wield rogue myself, I will usually respec Cole. Because sometimes, I mean, for the most part, I leave Sarah alone. But I also wanted to have her
To reach
here.
the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Yeah, see, and that was part of the issue I had with
Do
her.
we need to go to the peace talks?
With her,
The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
right, like,
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Dracon's expansion years.
look, we don't want all that.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves
I
of
really should have
Halamshiral
had
into an underground army.
something like
The Empress invited her
more
to the peace talks
savory.
in a bid to gain the elves' alliance more.
I have a bunch
That
of
would be
fruit.
scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not
So,
right, you know. Just
this
a
whole
rumor
thing with Celine and
whispered among
Briala.
the palace servants.
One, Briala, at
Is
least
it
according to
true
people who
word to
read the
mouth?
book,
The Empress,
Masked Empire,
The scandal could
said that
dispose
she's a
of
little
the
whitewashed in the game.
Even if a lie, Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about
And the whole
Empress
elven,
Celine is a renowned
the whole
diplomat and
elven
diplomat.
mistress
She
thing.
works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Well, she's supposed to be more
How can Gaspard
brown
still be
than
next
she
in line
is,
while
as
he
far as I
wages
can tell.
war against his empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
And the noise you hear is me kind of shifting around to get on the couch for change, because this is going to be a long stream, and I'm trying to get comfortable. So, pardon any shuffling noises you hear as I move around to settle in. Because I've got the chat up on the stream, so unless I actually have to type in the stream, I'm going to be on the couch for once. No, this is the Xbox.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's army,
And with the Xbox, by default,
we
it
cannot
shows the
openly march
Twitch.
troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure
It
your
shows the
soldiers
Twitch
get
chat
inside,
window on screen.
but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
I mean, I could do the
Just give
function
a word.
to let it
We'll be
be all one window, but this way I can just go to Halamshiral and chill on the couch and not get too comfortable. Okay, I usually take Dorian. I don't usually take Cassandra. Blackwall I've seen. Vivienne is real snarky. Take Bull. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my tweet, Malevant, but what happened was the Xbox was still picking up the signal from AT&T, and it was a really, really weak Wi-Fi signal. So instead of the stronger Comcast Wi-Fi, it had picked up the AT&T Wi-Fi. And since I set them up to be the same SSID and password, it just automatically picked that up. And I actually had to unplug the AT&T gateway so I could reset it back to Comcast. So it was actually nothing I was doing. It was the Xbox picking up the wrong Wi-Fi. Bull is hilarious. Okay, I need this like local number to stop calling me if they're not going to leave me a message.
The political situation in Halamshiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our
Yeah, I
presence
tweeted that out a
persists.
little earlier.
The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
And so it's interesting when you have
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you
when you
battle
have an
like
Adar
army
Inquisitor.
Imagine what the Inquisition.
I don't know, and the thing is they're
with
not
the full
leaving a
support
message.
of the rightful
And my
emperor.
only guess is it's actually Comcast, because they've been trying to call and give me a better offer. And I'm like, I don't want cable, go away.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see
Sorry
it
about
materialize by
the
the
brief
end of
pause.
the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next.
And my cat has decided that my foot is a good pillow.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady.
I might
As a
let
friend,
Gascard take the
perhaps there's
throne.
a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
My cat is like forcing himself all over my foot.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy?
That
Briala
ambassador,
can take
Briala,
power behind the
used to be a
throne with
servant.
Gaspard. If you play it right,
That
you
is,
can actually get
until
them
my
all
cousin had her
three
arrested
to
for
rule.
crimes against the Empire
Oh my
to
god,
cover
cat.
up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason.
My cat is like
Be
doing
as
the
discreet as possible.
I'm gonna force you to give
I
me a
detest
scritch
the game.
thing.
If we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains.
He's like using
We're
my
keeping the court
my
waiting,
foot
Inquisitor.
to force me to like
That's the Inquisitor.
rub his head.
That's not the Inquisitor. It's just somebody's pet.
Oh, you motherfucker! Say that to my face again. Say it. Hey, dearie. Wow, that was so fucking rude. Did you all hear that woman just said I was someone's pet? Like, fuck you, lady. Wow, you start with 25 approval.
Wait there! Whatever your name is, have you seen a ring? It is very important, and I need it back. It was a gift from the Comtesse Montbéliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
You know,
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Comtesse that you treasure her gift? Or just gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
I
assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
So, Malavant, do you know what happens if you keep the ring? You know what, fuck her, I'm gonna sell it. I am not worried about these stuck-up Orlesians. Oh my god, Genki's just like, I'm gonna rub all over you right now. I don't think there's anything worth wasting a Hala statuette on up here.
Where has that servant gone? Elves. Always shirking their duty.
So is it worth it then to keep it and sell it later? Because, look, I am already kind of over this whole calling me a pet. I'm just like, excuse the fuck out of me, y'all. I know. Approach the talking nobles.
Foreigners.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me. See, this is why if games were real life, I could so not do this shit. Hala statue.
Interesting.
Let us eavesdrop.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
I'm just here like, bitch, you just called me someone's pet. Oh my god, this is reminding me of when I was at Tech Week. So, Melvin and Deary, I don't know if you are up, if you like keep up on Twitter much. What? I can get in here. Isn't there... Aha! Secrets. I'll take 210 currency. That's better than I get for some of the armors and weapons I've picked up.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
You are just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine.
Really? Well, I wonder what will happen if you hear gossip if she loses that ring. Because I've always found the ring for her once I realized where it was. Genki, what are you doing? My cat is just like flopped like right in front of me. Really? What is the damn currency in Inquisition though? Like, is it sovereigns? Wait, so if it's sold by Barnabas in Valroyo, I think he's selling it for 210. I don't know if you get 210 for it.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It cannot be. Surely not. I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed. How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
Interesting.
Oh, no worries.
Waste of time.
Why are there so...
I love the eavesdropping.
I had no idea.
Secrets. I know, right? I love everyone's introduction.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Ada.
So I'm gonna go slow, because if you go slow, you can actually hear everyone's title, which is how we finally learn what Cullen's full name was.
Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful,
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Madame Vivienne, first Enchanter of the Circle of Magi, Enchanter of the Imperial Court, Mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply.
I know, right?
Her ladyship, my bulls each, of course.
Jesus.
Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honley, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
I know, she's just like, hurry the fuck up. I love when you take Varric, though, because if you find out that his agent has been short-selling him.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady
Oh, I don't have
Inquisitor,
Cass with me
we
this time, but
welcome
if you
to
look
the
up,
Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand
if you
Duchess
Google,
of
like,
Without
Cassandra
whom this gathering would
at
never have been
Halamshiral
possible.
or the Winter
What
Palace.
an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Oh, but we
Your
will.
arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halamshiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halamshiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
I bet you do.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
I wish I had changed her face.
How are my mind? Are they in good health? Do they want anything?
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
We can hope this is a sign of things to come.
Bah. I thought there was something out here.
Also, do stop slouching.
What were they doing in the western approach?
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie? It may not have been wise to attend this particular engagement, Yvette.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montigny.
Greetings, my lady.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages?
Oh my god.
Yvette, everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
There was dark magic there, yes. But none of it so visceral.
Oh, did you check everywhere?
That's
Oh my
quite
god.
enough, Yvette.
I don't know if Allegra did both voices.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's gifts.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
So, who did you take when you did this last time?
Go on, Josephine.
Cafe Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Oh my god, she's like so sickeningly cute.
Is that her? The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing was atrocious.
Beats his squire.
Why would she do such a thing now?
As a bastard. Extra toes. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Making any new friends?
How did that work for you?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Think I can get you to dance with me later?
Me on their precious tiles. That's a good one. Besides,
Kinky.
that's not me, yeah? Couldn't be me.
Does she not
Any
dance with
thoughts
you?
on who we're investigating?
Kinky.
Pretty.
It's my same foot I just rubbed you with like a second ago.
Brianna is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
You still don't like Solus. No one likes Solus, apparently.
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her
Really?
Empress Celine
sucks.
is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in
God,
the
I don't
Imperial
remember
Court?
what happened.
The Imperial Court has always had
When-
an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here.
Oh,
Both
Malevant.
routes point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
See, there's nothing up here yet. Celine's occult advisor. That is a high possibility. It happened in my playthrough, but I honestly wasn't really managing the whole who gets to be divine thing very well. So,
Galida Tsuri.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband?
And here we are. You
Killed
haven't
in a
embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend, are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivian.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess Florian. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
Any words of wisdom?
hey Katie, how are you?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Tell me, Vivian, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
So,
I still
my
remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe...
You must dance with me, Commander. We cannot stand about with you.
Look at Lady Cambian's slippers. Trimmed with
so this is my first time playing this with Sarah as a love interest.
Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles? On shoes?
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost. and finds itself in the dust and dirt.
What?
She is unconcerned.
Why is
with the
Bill yelling
possibility of
about being
losing the
covered in
sheath
bees?
or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
You're different here.
Why is Bill yelling about being covered in bees?
Approachable, perhaps.
This is Halamshiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk.
Okay. Is he watching the stream with you?
It can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Well, I'm glad there are no bees, because bees would be terrible.
Be on your guard.
I always am.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this
Hi, Bill.
infrastructure, the better.
How are you?
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Oh, Cullen.
You've attracted a following.
Cullen's groupies.
Who are all these people?
And they tease him about it later at the war table. If you listen, they do tease him about it later. And apparently, someone asks about his pedigree.
Developing is preferable to the company.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Yeah, no mic for y'all. Sorry. I should have had more. I should have had like actual tangible food.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyo.
Versus the lovely fruit and alcohol I had earlier. Damn it, where am I going?
Have you heard from your nephew?
He is not covered in bees. Dagnabbit. Where am I going? Aha, this is where I need to go. Yes, cherries were on sale at Mariano's, and I indulged in getting my own six-pack, and it was black cherry soda, and I have cherries. They go together, but now I'm a little drunk.
Leave us.
Pardonnez-moi, madame. I like how she's all excited about eavesdropping. Like, what's here?
Well, that's useful.
More secrets. Oh yeah, I can get court approval.
Interesting.
Yes, and actually, Wishbone downtown.
Well, that's useful.
has a lemonade with watermelon in it.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
It was actually really
I
fucking
didn't know
tasty.
the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor.
That sounds like Gideon Emery.
His duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
Well, you're at home. Is there food to be had at home?
It's not like her.
Another time, my lord.
Alright, I got some court approval. Now where's the dude who works for him? Because if you give him a chance to ramble at you, he will get you some court approval. Ah, there he is.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this, Philippe. Running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for
Aww.
You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Alright, I'm up to
Get
50.
these pastries out to the diplomats.
I thought Bull was around here somewhere.
Carry them on.
It was tasty.
My Lady Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
It's like, now I kind of want barbecue.
Wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I thought Bull was inside by
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when
by
I
the area I
spoke.
was just in.
She could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in
Ooh,
return
that
is
sounds
for me to help
good.
her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
They all creep me out. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought when I walked by. Because usually if Dorian's with you, he's right here. Oh wait, there's eavesdropping to be had over here. And loot. And I'm like, you can't really miss Bull. He's not a small boy.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens you to think of the
Yeah.
chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Well, secrets. Yeah, I'm guessing I just passed him too soon. And I know I have to get up there and get into the library the long way. I'm pretty sure Bull was in here.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You don't want to
Hey, Donna. How are you? More eavesdropping. Oh, look, blood on the floor. They just left there.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the service.
Intrigue.
Nobody's come out of there all night.
That is Cullen's voice.
Situation.
Oh, Bull's in here.
Interesting.
Did you hear what Gaspar said to Duke?
There's a Hala statue somewhere. Or Caprice.
Well, well.
What have we here?
What's this?
Halamshiral. I thought there was a Hala statue out here. Bull is really well camouflaged.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay, I know I brought Bull. Where the hell is he? You can't be that well disguised.
Inquisitor Adar, how delightful. I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
Are you here to chronicle the events of
I wonder if there's a glitch.
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, so I've got court approval. Oh, there's Bull. I literally ran past him like twice. Hey, Bull, hey.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up. I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Well, Bull.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Anything catching your eye?
Candy nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam, hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Oh my god, Bull.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasra, and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
Well, Bull.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Oh my god, Bull. Cannot take you anywhere. Alright, let us pretend that no one's gonna see the giant Adar climbing up the trellis. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Just the Adar climbing the trellis. I'm surprised Inda did not pop up. Superior Hunter Mail. I will leave the Veilfire alone. So I'm not quite sure what I need. But now I am through here. Grand Library. I may have done this before. Just pinging.
Well, that's useful.
Oh, I think back find. Yeah, quarter. Only 100. Cause I'm under 50.
The statuette. Leave us.
Donnez-moi.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Well, well. What have we
here?
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same...
One of my friends made
I hope so.
Morgan's dress entirely from scratch for cosplay.
Considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer
Not
you this,
Tevinter.
Inquisitor. A key found on the
Hey,
Tevinter's body.
Kalita, how are you?
Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
How are you? It was amazing. Like...
You left Celine alone? Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough.
It was amazing. She
be
showed
a
it off
great
at C2E2
fool who strikes at her in public in
before
front of all her
DAI
court
came
and
out.
the Imperial
I'm
Guard.
okay, Kalita. It is hot as hell here.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does
Nadia.
have eyes and ears everywhere.
Hey. How are you,
Proceed
bunny?
with caution, Inquisitor.
Okay, you got me there.
Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
How are you? Alright, so... Court approval is back up. Hey, Tyler. How are you, friend?
This could be worth checking out.
It's Saturday, Nadia. Please tell me you're not doing work stuff. It was 70, like it's 7 in the morning here, so I'm like, fuck this bullshit. I'm hungry, but getting up seems like too much work. You're like only 92. Which DA are you playing, Kalita? DA, DA2, or DAI? Yes, cat, I'm rubbing your tummy. You rolled over.
Caught in the middle of this crap. What fully qualified arsehole stops to kill a cook? They...
Yeah, you should probably do that. Damn it, I cannot wear Hat of the Inquisitor. As a human. That's bullshit. You'll rock. God, I should give her Orlesian Mage Hat. Ugh, spider webs. to take my accessories off too. No, Bull's getting Life Ward Amulet because he dies like at the drop of a fucking hat. Andraste's sacrifice. I saw what you did there. Bull's titty armor. So you mean the armor that I've got on my Inquisitor now needs to be on Bull?
Always kill the servants first, my dear. Otherwise they could run and warn someone.
Oh, sure, reasonable, innit? Friggin' garbage.
I hate trying to pick up that Hala statue. God bless it. Bull, out of my way. Holy shit, I finally got it. It only took me like 20 plays of this game. Not really speed running it, but there's some stuff I'm like, I don't really need to pick this up. Oh my god. Yes, Hera did take the Templar specialization. I'm sorry, champion specialization. Sarah already has Tempest. You cannot yet unlock this ability. Okay. Knight Enchanter. Let's give you some kind of attack beside. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Bad internet. Do not hiccup.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
Is that Gaspard's family crest on the hilt of that dagger? Time to have a word with the Duke.
Well, that was uncalled for. See, this is why I have a problem with having Gaspard in power. Oh, how are you gonna play this time, Lita?
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Y'all say that like the Venatori are brand new. Like you haven't been fighting them all this time. Oh, that is not where I need to go right now. So this is my one beef with the whole Venatori thing. They are... Well, Sarah's in the party, so I'm going to guess letting Celine stay in power probably will get me a lot of disappointment. Oh, hell no. I usually don't sacrifice. Oh, you need to romance Zevran. His romance is really satisfying. And like Zevran is one of my favorite characters, not just because he's an elf. But because you find out a lot of interesting stuff about him the more you talk with him. What's up, Ventori? All the fire. The Winter Palace. So... lovely silk brocade. Yeah, I mean Isabella does too, to a degree. The owl statue is out in the open. And I know Alistair is like fan fave. But I disliked him so much in the beginning of playing DIA. Give me the Darkened Samite. Well, that was final.
Fancy meeting you here. You must be Inquisitor Adar. I thought you'd be more impressive. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Impressive shot, Ambassador.
Welcome to the Imperial Court, friend. This is our diplomacy at work. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard.
Liliana was complicated because she's Orlesian, and
Gaspard killed him, I think. The knife has a Chalon's crest on the hilt.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike.
and if you're an elf, she spouts some really kind of racist shit about elves.
You can try to warn her. She won't believe anything from me.
I'm sorry, Genki, were you asleep? Did I bother you?
It might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies?
Yes, I stopped petting you. Sorry.
You should think about it.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing.
The cat looks so offended.
I bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Oh, the clipping on the Xbox One version is pretty terrible.
Is great. Even the elves are trying to bribe you.
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
You know, I don't like this game, y'all. Like, can I just get the pretty fabric? Ooh, crescent slicer. On gold. And I'm back where I started. Oh, that's right, I jumped out of the window last time. So I don't think there was an easy way down.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Yeah, but if you miss that very easy to miss part in the beginning in Haven where you talk to her in the tent, she's always hardened and gets really, really hardcore, is like fuck everybody, anything for the Inquisition, and anything as a means to an end. Hey, welcome. Yay, more people watching the stream. Yeah, and Nadia and other folks just joining. I'm finally getting Halamshiral with romanced Sarah out of the way. Cause I fucked up. Basically my internet was fucked up last time.
There must be something here.
How many are inside the palace now?
We are not serving drinks. Order someone else.
Okay, what am I missing?
I've got a report for Brianna.
Good. She's been waiting.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Shit. I'll have to come back and... Oh shit, I've gone entirely the wrong way. Oh, let me just eavesdrop. I'm already late.
Boring.
Oops, I went the wrong way. Haha. Oh wait, there's a secret here. Scandalous note. There's a Caprice coin somewhere, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, I lost... Oh, Jesus, I lost a lot of...
No, I'm just playing late. Interesting.
Yeah, I will come get gossip later. If you do that, Tyler, just remember that Alistair cannot
I am Grand
do the
Duchess
duel for
Floriane
you.
de Chalot. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
If you do the two women dancing option, what happens?
Vassals are hardly known for political maneuvering. Just what interest do you have in our little war?
What do you think I ought to know?
My brother and my dear cousin have been at each other's throats for too long.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake.
What was the game that was on my wish list that you got me, Kalita?
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little
yes,
both,
Deadlight.
Actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I picked the wrong thing because it was...
I only trust the Inquisition. It's every woman for herself here in the Imperial Court. Or so I've heard.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
Okay, I'm only getting 5. I thought that netted me 8. Unless I'm close to 100, then it makes sense that it would be low.
You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
Let's see what my total court approval is. So, I'm at 79.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
Ah, that's what I thought too.
The Duchess had some interesting things to say.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Well... Oh, okay.
Morgan helped me get into the servants' quarters where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
I thought we were here to stop the assassination.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plans, the Empire must
You and your
strong.
Cullen.
This evening, someone must emerge.
I don't know if you're on Tumblr, Cullen, or Kalita, but I posted a couple pics of Cullen with my elf Lavellin I was romancing yesterday.
The easiest
I'm going to let Gaspard live. Liliana's so savage. Let her die. And the thing is, she's Orlesian. I'm just like, what does she ever do to you? Shit.
I would support Gaspard, provided he's being framed.
Then Celine must die, so he may assume the throne. Not only that, he would also need to deal with Briala to end the war completely.
First, you'll need proof he's not in league with Corypheus before you hand him anything.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should
Oh, do it. Do it, Kalita. Do it.
Then get me access.
If you've got Inquisition, though, on PC, you could get the by Cullen mod. Do not get the by Dorian mod. It's gross. But there's a by Cullen mod. And there's a by Cassandra mod.
Don't worry so much, my dear. I'll be ready when the time comes to strike.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Yes, there are buy mods. I was just talking about them the other day. I thought, well, I don't know. You weren't in the stream.
You are an interesting one. An eloquent Kunari. Nobody saw that coming, I assure you.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantelo?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
I'd like your opinion of this.
Well, you'll get to see it today.
It's doomed to fade, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Yes, it is very gross because Dorian's orientation is a big part of his character arc and dealing with his father, and what his father tries to do to him. It basically erases that whole character arc, which is bullshit.
Good evening, my lady.
Alright, where is... Okay, Liliana, so I can get...
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but
It's like the fucking human Fenris once.
and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
How much more evidence do you want, Liliana? Damn.
Always am.
How do I suddenly have 100 court approval? What the fuck?
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor? We are always delighted to speak with you, of course. Their Imperial Majesty...
Well, she's an advisor, so she doesn't actually do a lot.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns Ambassador Briala. She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable! After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. He's made a lot of threats to the Council
Excuse
of
me.
Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk.
Right.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
I'm gonna leave it here for a moment while I get a quick bio break. So, I'm gonna leave them there so my approval meter doesn't tick down. So I'll be back in like 4 to 5 minutes. Bye, Kalita. Have a good time playing DAO. Hi, Genki. My cat is very excited that I am apparently sitting still for 5 minutes.
Do take care. Enjoy the masquerade.
Speak with Ambassador Briala. Where is Briala? There's Briala, or there's Celine. Josie.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Locked from the other side.
Is this it? Just looking at each other and what? I'm waiting for the party to start.
Really?
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am.
Move, cat.
There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Nice.
Back soon.
I am excited you are painting. Hi, cat. My cat is like, what you doing? What do you mean, right porch? And I'm walking to the kitchen really quick. Because I'm going to be rude and have a snack while I stream, because this is going to be a little bit. And I'm hungry. So, deal. Oh, cool, Malvin. That would be awesome. Right porch, in as much as you recall. And I looked at the... I looked at the wrong thing.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of them.
Don't we all?
Wow. Creepy fuckers. Oh, okay. Damn it. Sorry. I put a... So this may sound gross to some of you. I grabbed some White Castles when at the store, and I followed the cooking instructions, and it wasn't actually done. It was like ice cold in the middle. That was kind of gross.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard.
I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone...
Oh, okay, I will go back in there.
It's an inspiration.
Yeah, an inspiration, but I want you to go talk to Cullen so that you let me alone to sneak around in the Hall of Heroes. Yeah, that was very gross. I was like, who the fuck actually wrote that? And can sleep at night. Hey, boo, hey.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details.
You and your Cullen thirst.
He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my post.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you.
Shit.
Let's go.
Sorry. I apparently cannot walk, talk, and eat at the same time. Scandal. Oh, there's a Hala statue I missed somewhere in the garden. Nah. And I'm not a rogue, so that does not help me. One of you fuckers has something. Alright, so let's go talk to Briala. So Briala's on the right. Vivienne, Dowager, Liliana. Oh, I have secrets for you, Liliana.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
They'll never live this down.
Cullen and his admirers.
It's been too long since I've had any work.
Ah, there's Briala.
Inquisitor Adar. The stories claimed you were barely capable of speech. You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
Wow.
I want to know more about the peace talks. What are you hoping to gain from tonight's negotiations?
A voice. Simple enough, isn't it? My people have none. We've lived for centuries amid the lowest ranks of society. No one hears us. No one sees us. If the elves of Halamshiral were elevated, if we had an elven noble at court, we'd have recognition. A voice.
I assume the role of elevated noble will fall to you, Milady Briala.
Let's be honest, Inquisitor. The sole elven noble in the court isn't going to have a position of power and luxury. But that's the future. We need to focus on the task at hand.
What if the Empress was killed?
If Celine were killed, what would happen to your plans?
Assuming one land, it would be precarious. I've been working on Gaspard, but he's like a charging bull. It would be easier to rein him in if I had something that could hurt him.
I had a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should
Wow,
be everything
Briala,
you need to know about
little
my
bitter,
life.
aren't we?
I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress
We just
Celine
covered
and I
that.
have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death warrant.
Well...
An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Alright, and so Gaspard is on the other side, I'm assuming. Grand Duke Gaspard.
My friend, come in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I have a question about the peace talks.
How many times have you played, Katie?
The Grand Duchess says you're plotting to kill Celine.
Hey, Kim Neko, welcome.
To rumor mongering, Inquisitor. Come, we are beyond such childish stubbornness.
Sorry, I'm amused.
There are no words.
One of my friends saw my post about breaking up with Cullen. How goes, Kim Neko? What brings you to the stream?
What are you hoping to achieve at the negotiations?
I intend to take back what is rightfully mine. Celine stole the crown through politicking, but I am the rightful emperor of Orlais. The empire has been mired in intrigue for too long. We need a clear course of action.
You say you hate politics.
I meant as in the coming to the stream, because I don't think I've seen your name in the stream before.
If I couldn't, I'd be dead by now, Inquisitor. But it is not my choice. Celine has my sister involved in this mess. I would prefer to settle this on the battlefield. But for Florian, I will sit and talk.
How have the negotiations been so far?
The port won't last the evening, I'm afraid. We will end the night with nothing settled. Which should surprise nobody. But it will disappoint my sister. I don't know why she had such high hopes for this ball. Florian...
Ah, well, welcome. I just usually answer if someone pops in that I've not seen before who's not a regular, so welcome.
How would that change your plans?
Celine has not declared an heir. If the Maker called her home, the crown would fall to me. But the Council of Heralds would try to implicate me in any misfortune. If they succeeded, the crown could pass to my sister, or one of our more distant cousins.
Well, damn.
I understand you're Chevalier. I've undergone similar training.
Ah, yes.
Ah, I see.
Topic of conversation.
Oh?
You may not wear the title, but to study. When one thinks of Chevalier, yours is not the image conjured.
I may not look the part of a knight, but I respect the discipline and skill required.
Such reserve. You've taken up the sword in pursuit of glory. What could be nobler? Come, my lady. My comrades in arms are rarely so charming. Find a drink, and we shall toast to it.
I discovered something you might
Ah,
be interested in.
I see.
It's about Griala. she's got people hidden among the servants all over the palace.
I suspected as much, but couldn't confirm it. She's a difficult adversary to predict. There's no telling what move she intends to make.
I found something
I
interesting
discovered
about
something
you.
you might be interested in. It's about you, in fact. There's a council of heralds emissary in the servants' quarters, stabbed to death with your knife.
No. That's impossible. Who would try to pin such a crime on me? The elf? It seems unlike Celine.
Yes, you mean by my voice or the character I'm playing? And does that make a difference?
The language of politics, Inquisitor. If you cannot bribe politicians, you threaten them into backing down. Most of the council are Celine's lapdogs. There was little chance I could win their support any other way.
Why? Want to tell me why?
Is that an issue if I am?
The language of politics, Inquisitor. If you cannot bribe politicians, you threaten them into backing down. Most of the council are Celine's lapdogs. There was little chance I could win their support.
No, I'm a woman. If that's an issue for you, please let us know.
We'll speak later, Duke Gaspard.
Another time, friend.
Where has that servant gone?
Duke Gaspard wants another much of bread.
Are all the gnomes things here?
I see. Well, sometimes I just get people that are like, what do you mean a girl plays video games?
That's useful.
Wow, that only took like 8 hours for that video to go onto YouTube. Alright, court approval. Do you stream too, Kemneko? Oh my god, put me back in my armor. Okay. If you have questions about streaming, if you have any disabilities, you should look up Able Gamers.
So, even Liliana thought this place was dangerous and you wanted to just walk in here. This party is looking up.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh, thank you.
It's all right now. You're safe.
Safe? I don't know if I believe in safe anymore. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night.
You okay there, Tyler?
No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
So this room belongs to the Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halamshiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged. The royal family moved to the guest wing.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
All sorts of people tonight are taking advantage of this wing being closed.
Briala probably knew it was dangerous and sent me anyway. One more embarrassing secret erased. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet.
I am still confused as to how I suddenly got 100 court approval.
Something like that could destroy Briala, if it were known.
No.
You're lurking.
Some know she has a history with the Empress. But they believe she was just a favored servant. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about her.
That is a cute emote, Kim
Knew it.
Neko.
I did. And I bet the hates made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Well, I know, but damn, I didn't think I had that much rumor and blackmail. Calm down, woman. Like, you just cracked the floor. And here we
What's
go.
This then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
Okay, so that is... If you go in there, you find the dude tied to the bed. I'm gonna leave him there.
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pig you are!
Huh, that is not where I wanted to go. Huh. There's actually just nothing out here. That was random. Supplies. Alright, I found a bunch of gold. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's get back inside before we lose any more court approval.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you're looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
At this point, I think disappointment was an old friend.
So for those watching, has anyone chosen Gaspard?
And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
What happened in that game, Gary? Because I usually try to get 100 court approval so I can capture what's-her-face. Because if she dies, you eventually get the box for judgment. Oh, okay. Well, sleep well. I'm guessing you're somewhere in the UK. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Ah. Well, thanks for stopping by. Dagnabbit. No, like, did you, like, were you able to let Celine die and then arrest Florian? Oh, okay. Dagnabbit. Did you finish Halamshiral, dearie, or just not that playthrough in general?
Justice tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted
Oh,
demons
okay.
coming, right?
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Make a bless me.
I've judged the box. I've only gotten her
There could be demons in the
as
fucking
a
Winter Palace.
agent.
I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on to
He
Paris
was a
tonight.
voice in DA2.
He didn't have enough.
Pretty sure he was Viscount
So he
Dumar.
hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky, punsy cheesemonger.
He's going to attack tonight? What about the peace talks?
Nobles don't give a shit about honor and conduct unless it suits them. He'll do what it takes to claim the throne. You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Well, that was definitive. Discovered Le Creme. Well, I've only got 97 court approval. I don't know if I can do it. What's the threshold to still a recruiter? So every time I'm like stop, she winds up getting killed. Bull, you're in my way, Jesus. And she also complains about the damn shoes. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah. Ouch, that burns. Back to the ballroom, I see. Okay, so how do I not... Okay, so you basically get the box.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Okay, so allow the Empress to die before dealing with the Duchess. Talk with Florian. So can you just depose Celine, or does she have to die?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Oh, she'll make time. Huh.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike.
Oh well.
When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire council of heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories?
I did not wish to, but it seems I have no choice.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Hey, Enda.
Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
I like how she just sits down. She's like, shit.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
Okay, so Gaspard cannot take the
attempted
throne.
regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Reveal evidence of Gaspard's crimes to the Empress. Use the evidence gathered about Gaspard to support Briala.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the
Oh well.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
There were also the threats Gaspard made to the Council of Heralds to bully them into giving him the crown.
Gaspard is a bully. Is that the worst you can say of me?
And he murdered a council emissary in the servants' quarters. I found his bloody knife hidden near the body. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy.
Oh well,
of
I was
the
going for a
Empire.
different result, but
You
fuck
are
it, this is
hereby
what I got.
sentenced to death.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to take his life.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Is that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
How are you this afternoon,
You
Inda?
have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Our enemy is clever. He manipulated the highest-ranking members of the court. If we want victory, we will have to fight him in more ways than one.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
Huh.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power.
Okay, so that
which is
has
far
been
more
Halamshiral,
important than her own curiosity.
with the
It will
exception
require my
of...
knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
Of course, seeing what happens with a romance Sarah.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
That is true.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Hey Tommy, how are you? How's your day going? How have you been getting much Overwatch in?
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response.
You showed up just in time for the end of Halamshiral.
At Skyhope.
Excuse me. Hey Bet, how are you? Welcome.
Brought out the booze and now Delancet is chucking guts into Lord Sumgate's helmet. You're missing the fun part. What's wrong?
Sarah, everything is just fine. I couldn't be happier.
Same.
Yes, you could. You could be in there with me, getting stupid. Really, really stupid to match this crowd. Come on, let's have some fun. It's our turn.
Sarah, dance with me.
I don't... You be careful, or I will absolutely stomp your pinky.
Is that innuendo?
No, it's up the front.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it is. It is really freaking hot here too. I think there's just a heat wave going on. Oh. Hey, welcome back, Tyler. Alright, so it's about 3:30. It's actually 3:30 on the nose for me. I'll stream about another hour or so. And then we can see who's around to raid. It was cute. Like I said, I just wish I could do screenshots while I'm streaming on the Xbox One. Because I could tell it.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
To
I'm well aware of that, revered mother. We will not return to Valroy.
take a screenshot, but it won't.
There are ceremonies, ordinations.
Ah, nice.
Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
I've got a second stream up on my
I've just returned
monitor.
From the palace. It will have to wait.
I know you must be weary, Inquisitor. Ending the civil war is no small accomplishment, but you alone can help us. With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, Revered Mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why
Oh
do
my
you
god,
need
there's
Liliana and
actually
They
a
were
woman
Her Holiness's
playing
most
in a
trusted
Capcom
advisors.
Pro tournament
They
right now.
represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Phaedos.
The dude looks
It
so
would grant the Grand
confused,
Clerics to
like
follow
a
as
girl.
no candidate from the clergy has been
Shit,
able
what do I do?
Liliana and Cassandra are candidates to become the Divine? How is that possible?
Not yet, but they could be. We need them to be. There is precedent. Other times when clerics remain deadlocked, a successor was chosen from outside the clergy. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine...
If they ever start the damn match, because right now they're doing the whole setting up their sticks thing. They're not showing the actual match. And I think this dude's trying to distract her.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
It's like, just hurry the fuck up and start the match.
Josephine has already told you this is impossible.
The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important...
Like, they're showing them and not the fight.
You must excuse us, Revered Mother.
Okay, finally.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Halamshiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Fendamiria is using Vega. This other dude's like fucking around with our Mika. Sorry. I'm just like, holy shit, someone's actually using
A space to watch, respect, and fear.
Mika well. Sort of. Oh, shit. This is like the most tedious fucking Street Fighter match I've seen in my life.
A good place to pick your...
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree?
I hope she
I've
wasn't
heard enough for
using
one day, Mother Giselle.
Vega. Because if she was, she got destroyed. Jesus. There's some shenaniganry going on because she keeps checking her controller setup. So I think they're fucking with her.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Liliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halamshiral.
Or shit, maybe she's using our Mika.
Favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars. This cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
Damn. I hope she's murking the fuck out of him because he looks confused.
Many extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
Why can I still flirt with her?
Your determination is admirable.
I do nothing that is not worth doing with all my heart.
It's your most attractive trait.
I don't have the chat open at all.
You mean get rid of it entirely?
I closed the chat on Twitch for this.
Without the chantry,
because normally I would host, but I'm streaming,
the
so.
chantry must simply be more responsible.
But I don't know who's Armika and who's Vega. I think she's Vega. If she is Vega, she's getting their shit kicked out of her.
For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Like, I can't afford to replace my monitor if I throw it. Or punch the monitor, because people are assholes. What were those 2 exclamation marks? And there's Sirah Cullen over there. Ah, fuck, I missed who finally won. I turned my head away for a second. I missed if she won or not. Oop, nope, that is not where I was trying to go. Wait, what? I've gone the wrong way. Isn't this where Cullen's office should be?
I know Sarah was in here, and when I find out what she's done, I will do something back.
Of course, sir.
Cullen, what's your problem? I couldn't tell if she was Vega or Armika. Hey, J.A., welcome. How are you
I wanted
doing?
to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened.
Only took you 12 years. Damn, Cullen.
past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
You're the one in charge and found me. What the fuck? How goes, Jay? Are you back home safe and sound? Are you still at your conference? Okay. Let's see. I'll talk to... Because I think Vivian will give me the Heart of Snow White mission now. Which, that mission's gonna bug me forever and ever and ever.
Planning troop movements now?
Nice.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a
Oh,
better
I'm
place.
sorry, J.A.
Because everyone
Is it the
believes
internet
in
where you
what
are?
better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Yeah.
Even if they're not
I
right,
don't
they're
like how the
certainly
game
admirable.
does not
Some
openly
would
acknowledge
disagree.
that.
They would call it heresy.
It didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured.
I wish there
I had
were flags in DA2.
You almost sound
That
like you admire me.
I absolutely do.
gave you
I
an
may not
option
always agree with your decisions, but how
if
many
Cullen,
could do what you have done?
if
You
your
were prisoned,
epilogue had counted
accused and reviled,
as
yet
Cullen
you've emerged
annulling
from
the circle.
every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I'm not that assured. I just make it up as I go.
Let all your followers take heart.
What can I say? It's worked so far.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It
Hey
makes me
Fitz,
proud to know.
thanks. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Thank you so much for the host.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
That run by hello and goodbye was from the Fids. Follow Blair. He is awesome and he does many stream. I am. This is like my 20th playthrough probably. Oh my god, how many more people do I need to talk to? Thank you so much for the host.
I hope it
helped.
Why do I need to talk to you, Sir Morris?
Oh, my maker. You cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halamshiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
There are problems coming out of Halamshiral?
There are always problems from Halamshiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Blair, if you're still in here, are you streaming later today?
Replacement for Thren after she was lost at Haven?
Or is it running amok?
I'm sure she was a stalwart defender of liberty. I confess no one has been forthcoming with an opinion. I assume out of respect for her pious nature.
Hey, Afro-Cuban. It's pretty good. Been streaming for a couple hours, more like 3. So, just finished Halamshiral. And I'm running around to talk to folks before I talk to Sarah and see how things have progressed with the romance post Halamshiral since I took her. I don't have the bookstore like in my other playthrough. Where is Sir Blackwall? You have to pick up so many of the Warden artifacts to get
I'm grateful you tracked it down
his
when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better.
full background.
It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
It wasn't bad.
The Grey Wardens are huge and important.
She does
You're part
dance
of
with
that.
you.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that
I do a
once.
bit more.
Took me years to understand what he meant.
Really, Bet? What do you? How do you say
Who you
that?
follow defines who you are. It's not that complicated.
We're not all blessed with your quick wit. Personally, I'm glad I have any wit at all. It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers.
Hey,
The
Javi,
goal,
thank you for the
down as many
host.
opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
Oh, okay.
Squire. Someone to teach and
Oh,
to
thank you
mold.
so much for the host,
He
Javi.
saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
How are you, Javi? Hey, Javi, are you free this evening? I'm not propositioning Javi on the stream, just so you all know. But there's an event tonight at 7
But I'm older.
for sugar gamers.
I think I've chosen the right
And I didn't know if you were free. Probably going. I will actually throw a link in the chat. Good my luck, somebody's like, I see you talking to Javi that way. Like, what? What'd I do? Yes, my body's like, hey, welcome, chill. Okay, so I haven't talked to Cole much. Man, what is with you and these damn plans? Your family comes into town. You got plans. I've been talking to you about it on Facebook.
Of course.
Uh-huh. You always have a plan. I see. Oh my god. I just noticed the last word.
What are you doing?
Oh, Javi.
Listening.
I know. But I keep forgetting about it until Facebook reminds me. I'm terrible. Like, I literally decided to go to this, like...
Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching.
Like 2 days
fingers
ago.
too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn. What was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry. 5 more minutes. My fault.
Oh, thank you for hosting me again, Javi.
Mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes.
Yeah, like, I sort of knew about it before I saw Keisha for Tech Week, and then she was like, you should come, and I'm like, I'll show up for a little bit.
Who are you?
Like, I'm basically gonna go make a circuit, have a drink, and bring my ass home.
They die.
Because it's like an hour on public transit.
You can't save them.
Both ways, and I'm like, come on, y'all.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason, and it's not so frightening.
What are you up to, Mr. Payano? I'm being nosy.
Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Well, when I'm done, we can host you, because Andrea's in here somewhere, unless she, like, wandered off for a nap. But she's not streaming today.
That's what matters.
So for those folks new to the stream, Javi is a good friend of mine and local, and he streams for us over at I Need Verse Games. So throw him a follow. Inda, or if any other mods are here, if you want to.
Your worship.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace. They're not rebelling outright, but they've brought in mercenary companies in preparation. The Chargers have a good reputation.
You silly.
If we go in, we can buy the companies out from underneath them. The nobles will lose the men they met for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
We'll talk later.
Alright, let's talk to Bull.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halamshiral was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss. How you doing?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Oh, Bull.
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so. The chief loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need
Bull
help
does
binding.
not sound
You could
amused.
really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Yeah, see, these questions you can ask Krem make me incredibly uncomfortable. So I'm not going to ask them.
Who are the others?
A lot of the chargers went looking off for stronger drinks. Let's see, who's left? We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers.
Good job,
He
Rocky.
can
Good
take down
job.
enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari Black Powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Alas, Rocky.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain.
She's just like, yeah.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Which is
Now,
bullshit.
You know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
Bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming
That's
by.
Bull.
Glad you could meet some of my team.
Bull's just like, alright. Oh, that's just Dalish. That's how she is. Alright, let's see what happens with Sarah and this romance. What the? Her door's shut. Let me save. Where's the Bulls Charger movie?
One for the elfy, for Gaspar, Brianna, the Duchess, and Christopher. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things with their little pinchy butts. Joseph or we unleash the earwigs. Pinchy butts. Well, that was stupid. Want to go roll around until I feel better?
Sure.
Why are we even still talking?
Shut it.
Well, excuse me. Alright.
Oh, you. Not you. Not now.
The fuck?
Sarah? Sarah!
I don't want to talk. Go away. I said go. Away.
But what is...
I saw you dead. You led all of this right up Griffy shit's face, and then the Herald went home to Andraste. It was last night, clear as anything, even with eyes shut. You, in the void, gone. I can't see it again. I can't be with you and see that again.
I guess so. Shit.
You can't be upset at what I did in a dream. They aren't real.
They're real somewhere. That's what the Fade is. Bloody dreamland. And you already fell in the thing. Dreams show stuff. Stuff I don't want to think about. Which is hard, because I want to think about you. A lot. You don't act like nobles. I love that. You don't hide. I love that. Maybe you can take or leave cookies. Fine. Still love that. And just look at you. Just love that. But seeing this really hurts. I'm fighting to make things better and learn truth and shit, and it just keeps getting scarier.
Interesting.
I know you don't care about words, but that was a lot of love you just let slip.
Well, thank you, old lady smarty pants. Turning it all around to show me what I really want. But so what? You're special. Who else is special? Divines, yeah. Wardens, too. Heralds will be different. So yes, love. Lots of it. Who cares against all of everything?
Well... I'm so tempted to hit end the relationship because I'm an asshole. But the whole point of this playthrough was to romance Sarah. So let's see what happens.
It's because I love you that everything had better watch out. It's you and me against it all. Unless you're not up for it.
Achievement unlocked. Beloved and precious. What the fuck?
We really need a bigger gap between fighting and kissing. So, never going to die? Right. Love is so much better.
So, marriage?
You're a loony.
The fuck? I wasn't joking. Wow. Wait, ma'am, we have things to discuss. You can't spit take when I propose. And then you can't spit take when I propose? What the fuck?
Hello, you.
So I wonder then how that leads up to marriage and trespasser. Well, that's not what I expected. So what happened when you romanced her, Katie?
Thank you.
Katie, you and Bill should come out tonight too. Or are you in for the day? Oh hey, upgrade. Yay, an upgrade. So let's check in at the... Oh wait, we get to judge.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you.
I get to judge Florian.
They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
Oh, I still have not done the mission with Bianca.
Thanks, Varric.
So after I judge Florian, let's do... let's see what's on the war table. Or we will...
I've got a minute if you need something.
I want to know more about...
See what's on the war table. You didn't get what at all?
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having Illyrium idle made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Illyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
Cannot wait for Tuesday when I get my hair done.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Alright, sleep well. Have a good holiday, J.A. I'm glad you're getting some time to hang out and have a quiet time. Although it is 4. And I've got like 2 hours before I need to leave if I want to be there on time.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
I see.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realized he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Robin who? Jester's outfit and bad shoes. This is my favorite.
She has caused no end of misery. It's time she brought some joy. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, Jester to the Inquisition. In flash.
No idea.
History's greatest malevolence, Inquisitor. I am the jest of Orlais already.
I don't know who voiced Florian. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I should go talk to Dorian, but first, the war table. You can go to IMDb and see the cast. Oh, looks like Robin. I figured that's what you meant, Katie.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlay's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
That's what we want. Demoralized soldiers fall first. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
Wow, these are the weirdest fucking directions.
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
What's up, Morgan?
Fortunately, I can assist.
I'll ignore that you wandered in without knocking. You have my attention.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with the mirror.
This is an Illuvian.
Illuvian.
An elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Yes, let's just go through the magic mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna see what small things I can check out on the war table, because I forgot about the...
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable.
Because I would like to have actual food before I head to this thing tonight, because usually when things are galleries and it's wine and cheese, I mean literally wine and cheese.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barrier.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Alluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Yes, I'm probably gonna see what's on the war table and call the stream here, because we got through Halamshiral, and I'm hoping next time I can do a longer stream and really cut through a lot of the other stuff. Because I've played the game so much, it's not like I have to do the side stuff. If I leave a lot of things unresolved going into Trespasser, I will not cry about it. Yeah, and when you're live, I will we'll just hop on your stream. Inda, can you throw a follow command for Javier, please? Oh, that's where I just came from. I've got some completion type runs, but I've done a lot of DAI. Now, Emmy, I do not have completionist runs, so I probably would want to do... No, because I stopped playing Heroes of Dragon Age when they said Leandro was a villain. And Slave Fenris. So fuck that game.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar, honored to represent the College of Herbalists.
That doesn't surprise me.
As apothecary.
They put Slave Fenris in the game for Valentine's Day, and he was super whitewashed.
He will be missed.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people.
Deary, can you throw a link to Inda? And we can see it in the chat.
Will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Tis a large fortress, Inquisitor. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world.
What do you mean online
Wondered if it
boost,
pleased.
Tommy?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
It's more defensible than Haven. After what happened there.
You chose better than perhaps even you know. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know?
I haven't really been promoting
And
any of my
what
MP
all
characters,
should
although
fear
everyone
is
could
not that
stand one
Corypheus
promotion at
believes he can
least.
succeed. 'Tis that he
Almost
actually
all of my
lives.
classes are maxed. Okay, let's get inside, check the war table, and then that will be it. Well, I'm hoping that it doesn't force me to do the going to find Morrigan thing. Oh, who's in here? Sir, what are you doing in here? I will leave you to your prayer. Wow, Tommy. I am terrible at the challenges, because I have people I play with, but it is not often enough.
Would have been merciful, man. Why don't we take a difficult decision?
And I just got an email I need to reply to before I do anything else, so I'm really hoping I don't get forced into the oh my god, go help Morrigan right now. Oh god, that's never gonna happen for me.
At your service.
Wow, everything is pulled up. Hey Phenom, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Why I gotta confront the mages in the Wending Wood? Why? Why I gotta annex Kirkwall? What the hell? And apparently I'm busy. So I'm guessing whoever should have that mission is occupied. I'm fine, just actually getting ready to wrap up the stream. I've been streaming since like 1 p.m. my time. So if you've been lurking and like what you saw, please feel free to hit the follow button. I usually stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Over, Orlais is focusing on rebuilding.
There is still trouble in the Dales. We've had no news from the Exalted Plains for weeks.
So I'm gonna go talk to Dorian and get one last smooch in from Sarah, and that will be it. Like I said, I've been streaming about 4 hours at this point, just about, almost 4 hours. And I have places to be this evening, and I would like to have dinner first. So, okay, we will see you in the chat. Can somebody throw a follow again for Javi? What are you gonna stream, Batman?
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix. He spilled wine on you in Redcliffe, remember? I was trying to discover what became of him.
Cool.
Where he ended up.
And?
Nothing. Redcliffe is abandoned, and there's no trace of him. It's as if he never existed. I think the Venatori found out he was helping me. I think they killed him.
Shit.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
It doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
I don't like the "were you two involved?"
You make
Question.
it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Yeah, I need to get back to PC playing because well, one, I have the Mohawk Dorian mod that people apparently really, really love.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
If the Chantry is a sinking ship, I say let her sink.
You may not think much of the Chantry, Inquisitor, but we need it. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
Oh, this is not going to make Liliana like me.
It was the Chantry that taught people hate and fear.
If the Chantry led them to this place, it can lead them out of it. The people are sheep, Inquisitor. They need to follow. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Alright, and with that, I'm gonna save and get out of here. We can go over to Javi's stream and check out what he's doing, which is Batman. So, thank you all so much. My regular stream on Tuesday will be in the evening because I'm leaving town for another convention next Thursday. So, yeah, night stream next Tuesday, not during the day. So, unfortunately, that means some of my UK friends may or may not make it. But I will tweet out when I am home from errands and appointments. And yeah, Javi's online, so let's go Let's go give him a cipher raid and a host. And see how he's faring in Batman. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you over in the hobby stream.